World Championship Boxing returns to Yankee Stadium after 34 years with Miguel Cotto and Yuri Foreman. It's Media Week here in New York City. We are at Trinity Gym in lower downtown Manhattan in the financial district, not far from the Trade Center. Both gentlemen will be working out, showing us their style and technique. That's Miguel Cotto versus Yuri Foreman.
It's been, bigger than the dream, you know what I mean? When I came here to this country 10 years ago, never ever even imagined that one day I will fight in the stadium, you know? And since being a kid, reading all this Jack Dempsey, James Toney, they all fought in the stadium, big places, so it's like, it's awesome, I'm in physical and mental well prepared, and and be on top of my game, that night, June 5th, and executing my game plan. Whatever Miguel Cotto is going to bring, I will have to counter it and have my antidote.
What would a win like this do for your career?
It would, but it gets me more famous, but in the same time, it will be a, same thing. Coming home and same friends, and your wife tells you, to take the garbage or do groceries. So it's going to be a little bit different, but.
Is that important to you, the more famous thing?
I'm enjoying it, but it's not something that it's my goal to be famous, My goal is to win the fight, and whatever goal I have to accomplish it, and with that, I have a lot of tools, to bring awareness to a lot of Jewish kids, around the world, or just regular, non-Jewish kids too, It's very important to pursue the dreams, whatever everybody have, either to be a actor, musician, a lawyer, or a boxer. In the same time, be a spiritual person. So probably with that win, it brings me a more, so to speak, my message would be reinforced.
Does it make it any extra special to you? This the biggest fight your career has had. You've read the same place. You call it your home.
It's very special, it's very special. It's the biggest venue, and venue where great fighters fought there. I'm not even trying to fill them shoes, but put my name right next to the greats, like great fighters. It's a great, it's a great honor.
Obviously, your faith very important to you. Is there anything leading up to this fight specifically that you're looking to from that?
Well, a fight like a day before is going to be a Sabbath. So it's going to be a day that's where I'm hopefully, I'm hoping get more that of inner strength, and I'm going to be in a hotel and just like I always do, praying, and after the Sabbath ends, make my way to Yankee Stadium and doing my stuff.
By police escort, by the way.
Police escort, yeah, which is going to be exciting.
What about the busyness of Cotto? How do you handle the fact that this guy wants to turn this into a slugfest, and you are known to be more of a tactician?
Mm-hmm. We see. I don't know how the play. I don't know how fight would turn out. I think I'm going to be ready either to box or slugging. It's a part of the sport, and you have to be ready for it.
Yuri, what would you like to say to your fans as you approach this big fight on Saturday?
That they should be part of this great fight. It's a historical event on June 5th, and make your way to Yankee Stadium or watch HBO. And I thank you for the support. Thank you.
He's one of the most disciplined athletes I've ever been around. He's a good kid, clean cut. He's very faithful, religious, and that's what got him here. His faith, his commitment, you know. Works tremendously hard. He's a disciplined individual. You don't have to chase after him like you do 999 other guys. But you know, he's whatever his word is good. No matter what he says, he comes through with it. And I have all the belief in the world in him. I watch this kid every day. I watch him travel from Brooklyn, New York to Patterson 3-4 times a week, taking trains, buses, whatever he can, through all the vigorous training that he's went through. So this is a kid that doesn't ask anyone for anything. He goes out and get it. He works hard.
How long have you two been together?
About 5 years, a little more than 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Okay. I know you don't want to give away a plan, but anything special we're going to need to watch for Cotto?
Not really. A little bit more. He'll probably be a little bit more intense for the first half of the fight. But then, if he runs into trouble, he'll probably revert back to where he normally is. It's almost like trying to reinvent the wheel. You don't reinvent the wheel. And there's young fellas coming off some very tough fights, and he didn't show any difference in those fights. I'm not expecting him, because Emmanuel Stewart's with him, I'm not expecting him to become a jet airplane all of a sudden. So what we expect of him is his commitment to what he does, which is putting pressure on you, coming forward with the fight. And we're prepared for that, but we're going to be doing exactly what we do best too.
Here with Murray Wilson, one of the best restaurants in New York City, Campanola. So how do you go from the restaurant business to the boxing business?
I don't. I stay in both. I don't go from one to the other. The boxing business is a hobby. The restaurant is serious.
And tell us, how did you find Yuri Foreman? How did the relationship build?
About 8 years ago, there was a big article in the New York Times about a Jewish boxer who potentially could be the first Jewish world champion in 40 years. So my childhood friend and I said, let's buy this kid and have some fun. And we called up who owned this contract, and we bought him. And we've had him ever since. It's 8.5 years.
Your expectations?
All the way. Retire undefeated.